And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
Pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and today's starter, Clay Holmes.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 7-11.
Next offering is fouled back. Come on, New York. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. Now a blooper back behind short. Makes the grab, 1 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Bryson Stott.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
This is Bryson Stott. That's through there for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here comes Bryce Harper. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. That one not close. 2-1. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound in this one, Ranger Suarez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub 350 ERA. And, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Next offering is fouled back. That misses, and that's ball one. And there's a ball. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Snap throw to first. Siri back on a dive.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Curveball drops in there. Suarez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Siri gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
In the dirt, but kept close. This one chopped up the middle. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Francisco Lindor.
Anytime he's tasked with facing a left-hander on the mound, it's a tough assignment for him. I mean, he's hitting under 200 against southpaws this season, so maybe it's even a little surprising to see him in the lineup for this one. Here's what he's got to do. He's got to make adjustments, and he's got to make them from pitch to pitch, because otherwise, he's in a big hole right now, and this lineup needs him.
Juan Soto, the next to hit, takes outside. One out, and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is in for a strike.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
And he takes it himself for the out. He's in there.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. And ball 1. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to the left. And that one handled. And that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. New inning getting started. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Holmes back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. That's in for a strike at 95. And the count even 1-1. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Struck him out without a swing. Throws him with the heater at the knees. And here comes Alec Bohm. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Two outs. Swing and a foul out of play. This to third. Vientos on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Right through there for a strike. Alonso with a homer in his last game.
Nope, outside.
The 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
a swing and a drive. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting it, the catcher, Francisco.
So man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Alvarez with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. Runner at first with no outs here.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field.
Batting
He's out in
up.
front there.
That's
Just
a
needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his
Gunnar.
timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now the Mets DH, Luis Angel Acuna. In the dirt. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's the ball. Real Muto throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. Fouls one off. 2-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Back to the top of the Mets order. And now it's Jose Siri. He reached out a walk his first time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there.
1 ball,
in the dirt. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And that is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Just off the inside edge. Up the middle. Gets it to first. And that is that. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
1 down, base is empty.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Max.
Now
Kepler.
batting Max Kepler. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Kepler measures 6 feet 4 inches. Hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Germany. Man at first, 1 away. Pitch is in there. And it's 0-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to. Have a nice tight spin to it. And a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. That one
2-2
missing
count.
inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Inside.
3
3-2 now.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey.
So the
Turner.
Philly batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. And the first
Ball 1,
offering
no
is
strike.
not close.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
The 1-0. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. That one fouled off. 2-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. That's way outside. 3-2 now. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
The base is all loaded up. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott. And that one fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. And there's 2 down.
I understand with the bases loaded, you start licking your chops thinking you can hit a 4-bagger, but really have to be disciplined and not let the pitcher off the hook.
Here is Bryce Harper. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello. 2 outs, bases full. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Juan Soto.
And a swing and a miss there. Well, Chris, through the early
0-1's the
stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Harper takes it himself. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. RBI single his last time up. And that one missing low.
Counts 1-0.
And that's
Ball
downstairs. And that's ball 2.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, I think that pitch
1
surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Did not go. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
2 down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. Grounded out his first time up. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Lindor with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in Queens, and now it's Alec Bohm.
Alec
Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. That one outside, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Just off the outside edge, and now 3-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And the slider just misses. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the go. Fought off foul.
Inside ball.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that drops in for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. That one ripped, and it stays fair. Bohm around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. The tag out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
And now it is JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. There's a strike. And that one is inside ball 1. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. And it remains 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Pete Alonso. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Suarez, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one misses. Ball 3. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Over to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Banks appears to be getting loose. Ross, the right-hander, also getting loose. And another ball.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Inside, just missed. And there's the automatic. That one pushed foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one popped up. Stop. Nabs it. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Luis Angel Acuna.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Luis Angel Acuna. Flied to right his first time. That one not close. Ball 1.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Curveball drops in for a strike. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
2-2 down.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That one in the dirt, and now it's filled up 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Holmes back to work. In for a strike. 0-1. The Mets have some action going in their pen. Jose Butto up and throwing. Minter, the lefty, warming up as well. And that's a little bit high. 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Clay Holmes won't go any further, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for the New
A.J.
York
Minter
Mets.
gets the ball now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So the batting order turns over, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Top of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A gigantic blast. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 4-3.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here, that's for sure. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He is singled and he is flied to left. And a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first. One away here in the 5th.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now here is Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row
now
for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
One down, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. One down, Phillies down a run. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Ball inside.
Harper leads off first with one away.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next pitch is outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo. Right through there for a strike. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In there, sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trust in your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fly ball center field. Siri puts it away, and that is that. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Tanner Banks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. A walk, and he's also single. Bounce to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a base hit.
now batting, right fielder.
Man at first, Juan Soto now at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's off the inside corner. And the count 2-1. Foul ball there. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jose Butto.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
No outs. Runner at first. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. On the ground right side. Down the line, and it's foul. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Danny Young up and loosening in the pen. Nunez getting cranked up as well. On the ground, and there's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He's 2 for 2.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Max Kepler at the plate. That's in there. Strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Castellanos over at second. Marsh over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Trey Turner with a chance now. He's already homered here in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
Strike on the inside corner. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Here's a 2-2.
Helpful.
Bryson Stott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Francisco Lindor. And that's in there at the knees. Lindor working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Right side. Stop. Fires over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
For the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3. Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
1 out, bases empty. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So a man at first, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nimmo in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. That one fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Nope, upstairs.
Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the run out of scoring position.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Missed inside with the curve. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Step off, throw to first. Nimmo back in on a dive. 2 outs. There goes the runner. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Mets leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching from
Welcome
the Mets.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Young.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott, 1 for 3.
Stop.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Tapped softly on the ground. To first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So Harper stands in. Ball 1 to Bryce. That's outside. And it's 2-0. And another ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And the tying run is on base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Tapped softly to the right side, and that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And 2 away now. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Danny Young done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching from
New
the Mets,
pitcher now, Dedniel
number
Nunez.
72.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And that's
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
Off the
Ball
mark
2.
there. Now 2-0.
2-0.
Just
Ball
off the inside edge.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4,
ball
2
4.
aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire
The right
at bat.
fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
And now, Nick Castellanos.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That clips a corner.
Nope. 1-1.
Up and
That's the ball.
in, 2-1.
Good
You got
spot
2
for the
balls,
hitter.
1 strike.
Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Lifted in the air, right center field. Siri sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple. Score holds at 4-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Romano.
Now
Pretty
pitching
tight game,
for
so they're
Philadelphia.
looking for quality pitches out of him
Number
right here.
68.
Got to do his best to keep the score
Jordan
right where it is.
Romano.
So now here's the
Here we go.
Mets
One on the
DH,
Mets.
Luis
The designated
Angel
hitter,
Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna.
Romano,
1-0.
multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Kirkering also throwing. There's a swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to
1 ball, 1
commit
strike.
to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one is downstairs. And a count
2
2-1.
balls, 1 strike.
Just
ball
missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
And now it's going to be Jose Siri, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. First pitch doesn't find his zone.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Runner on the go. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Throw over to first, and he's back safely. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. First pitch just misses. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. And now 2-1. And that's a little bit high. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a 3-1 on the way. Swing and a foul straight back. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Mets, the right fielder, Juan.
Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw to third. The tag, and he's out. But they do get a run.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder, knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
And now here is Mark Vientos. First pitch, not close. Two outs. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One, two now.
2-2 the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. One run, one hit, one error, and one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies 3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the New
back,
York
and a new
Mets.
arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th. Sean
71.
Reed Foley. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Reed Foley.
Brandon Marsh
Leading off for
digs in
Philadelphia,
now.
the center fielder, number 16, Brandon Marsh.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
4-2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
The Mets leading by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Kepler in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Struck him out looking, and he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for
Back now,
Philadelphia.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
41.
bottom of the 8th, Joe Ross. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Lindor.
And there's a strike. And that one sliced foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That's down and in. A slider missed. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Marsh gets under it. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch misses. Foul ball. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Marsh has a beat on it. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 1-1. There's the strike. 95 of that one. And that one is in the dirt. 2-2. Two outs. That misses the zone. And now 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
This one kicks away from Real Muto. No advance, though. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Alvarado. The southpaw is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Kirkering also getting ready.
Ball, that's just out.
Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Stopped in position. He makes the grab, and that is that. Mets strand 1, and it remains 5-3.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz. Leading off the
Trey Turner at the plate. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here. It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Late on that fastball.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Vientos on the run, sends it over to first, and saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. Into center. Siri really on his horse for it. Long run, nice grab. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bryce Harper to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Really important at bat coming up now.
Schwarber can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. Inside, almost got him. That's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
So the tying run at second. That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a really good take.
That one missed. Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. To short, could be 2. Off-balance speed, there's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
A 5-3 final score in this one.
Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything fall. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end. Flirting with the glimmer. You can slip, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the